Hi and welcome. It's Ruth here at Artful Stampin. I'm not going to be doing any making right now. It's basically sharing some ideas with you from cards that I've received for my birthday and also through the post recently. So feel free just to, you know, scroll by if it's not something you want to watch. But if you do want to stay and get some inspiration, then do watch this video. So I'm going to do the unboxing in a few minutes after I've gone through these different cards and things. So it was my birthday back in April and I've just taken down the cards that were hanging in my front room. I tend to keep them up for quite a while really, until it's like the next person's birthday, and my son's birthday is coming up soon, so I needed to clear the decks. So I just wanted to go over with you some of the lovely cards that I received and also something I got in the post today. Okay, so if you didn't see me share this, then back probably around the end of April time, a friend of mine sent me this gorgeous box which unfolds. If you've not seen it, please do go and have a look at that. And there was a beautiful card to accompany it, which was here. So this was using that beautiful Parisian Blooms, I think it's called, suite. And look at that beautiful paper. Unfortunately, the papers are not available anymore, but the stamp set and the dies are. So there we go. So I'm going to show some of the cards that I got that weren't handmade as well, because I find that people, they're always thoughtful when they choose cards for me. So I find that I get a lot of inspiration from them, even if they're not handmade. So this one is beautiful. Look at all that kind of like lovely lacy pattern. And sometimes I look at them and think, oh, how can I recreate that? Using Stampin' Up products. So whenever you get a non-handmade card, don't judge it. All cards matter, and you can get inspiration from them all. So, right, now this one was from a little friend of mine. I think she's, how old is she? 2, and this is what she did for me. She stuck down some leaves and she did some drawing. Look at this drawing. There we go. And yeah, so I really appreciated that little drawing on the front there. Little, yeah, gorgeous. See, get them started young. That's what I say. So this is the one from, oh, I think this one was from Esther. Yeah, this was from Esther. So this is gorgeous. This is like a mixture of lots of different textures, some embossed pieces, some cutout elements. Was this one of your, is Esther watching? Was this one of your kind of like scrappy cards that you put together from different bits and pieces? And this is a piece of vellum, I can see. That's retired. Anyway, gorgeous. Thank you. This I think was from a fellow demo. Yeah, so it's like a Z fold card, but more portrait. Usually when I make Z fold cards, they tend to be landscape, but this is lovely. And then I like the use of the vellum there, and then the lovely ribbon and the mounting of the butterflies. So pretty. Gorgeous. Now this is a card that I made with this lady who gave it to me in a group that I went prior to everything that's happened recently. I run a little group for older folks and folks living with dementia, and this was one of the cards we made in one of those sessions, and she kept it and then gave it to me for my birthday. So you recognise the stamp set, and she did this lovely watercolouring. Now I think this one came all the way from Australia. This is beautiful. So it's using up lots of pieces of paper. So I think she might have seen my collage one sheet wonder, and then she has embossed it with the Subtles embossing folder, and then added some of that lovely washi tape that was available last year, and just done a lovely sentiment with some dies there as well. So it was back at the end of April, my birthday, for those of you who are asking. This was another little friend. Oh, and he wrote his name. He wrote happy birthday as well. And so this person's related to the other card that was sent, the person who did the other card. This is fun. Happy birthday. You remember the meerkat set? This is from a friend of mine who likes some Stampin' Up products. So Oh, this is just, you know, a bought card, but again, lovely to look at for colour schemes, looking at pattern. This looks like, you know, if we were to do something like this, it's like paper piecing. So it's, you know, stamped on an image, stamped onto something, and then, you know, cut out and paper pieced all together. So again, you know, you can get inspiration from all sorts of things. This is from a friend of mine. This was, apparently there's a local person who does this art, so you can purchase cards from them. But it's just really fun and retro, really cool. This one is from a certain person who lives in Germany. Look at all the detail of this. Beautiful stamp with all these little snails and leaves, all lovely, beautifully coloured in. And then this is like 3D, this like little blobs and stuff. So this is beautiful. And I don't think I've got the envelope anymore, but she embossed the envelope as well. It's gorgeous. And this is the card that my son did. So I thought I'd show you in close up. So this is my eldest son. So if you missed that video on my birthday, oh, Christine, you were there for that. You watched it. Yeah, so the 3 kids made birthdays on my birthday. Made birthday cards, rather, on my birthday. So this one was done by my eldest son. And he used the various mountain stamps. But then you see all that white? That's using the white chalk marker. He went over it to add kind of like the snow tops on it. So there's the trees and the lake he wanted to do with some reflections and stuff. And he wanted to do it an alternative type card, so it sort of stands in an unusual way. This was the one that my youngest son did. And I love the way he kept going on this one. He made various mistakes and he kept sticking. You can see all the different layers that he ended up sticking because he wanted to hide mistakes. And then, what did he put? Oh, he drew a melon for me as well. So, there we go. Isn't that fun? When life gives you melons, you may be dyslexic. Oh dear, 1 in a melon. So do you get that? When life gives you melons, it's supposed to be lemons. And then he put a random happy birthday, P.S. friend. Oh dear, there we go. Isn't he funny? Yeah, it is fun, isn't it? This one is from my husband. There we go. That's what he stamped for my birthday. The cat one with the mice and the fish. Let's celebrate. You're just older. Thanks, darling. Thoughtful, kind, generous. That's me. Yep. Do you see how he doctored it? Oh, now this one came... Excuse me, this one came all the way from Canada. This was one of the swaps that we did on, back in February. We did an international kind of card send. It wasn't a swap, it was more of a card send. So you got an address of somebody else to send one to. And this is the one that came from Canada. It's absolutely stunning. So this is all hand stitched. Look at that, all hand stitched there. And then it's mounted onto this lovely wooden kind of frame. And then the design in the back is that beautiful stamp set that was available last year, and it's embroidery themed as well, so it just matches beautifully, and the colours go so well. You've got the blue here and the blue there, you've got these lovely pinky red beads, and then that, you know, fits in. Just really thoughtful and lovely. My kids are, my eldest is 18 and then my youngest son is about to be, hold on, how old is he about to be? 13. Oh gosh, you get to a point where you start forgetting how old kids are. This is from a friend in the UK. She's a demo in the UK, and she has such a beautiful, clean and simple style, and I love getting cards from her because they're always so different to things I create, but always really beautiful. Relax and chinchilla out. And no, it doesn't have the lip, but it's got, these are cut out. And look, swirly frames. For those of you who have that Stampin' Up set with swirly frames, this is what you can do with it. And I presume she's actually stamped it and then used the circle punch to punch these out. It looks really, really effective. And then she's fussy cut the little chinchillas and had them poking out of the hole. And I'm presuming that's the same stamp, but it you know, it looks really different. So it looks great. I love that one. So this was the one that my daughter did, and she did that on a live as well. And bless her heart, she kind of chose things that she thought I would like, because she knew that I looked like roses and things, so she chose those. And then this is the one that my middle son did, and he did a bit of masking. Looks a little bit abstract with the he used the tape, but anyway, it looks really fun, and lots of texture with the mount. He used the mountain stamps an awful lot, but also look again, the swirly frames circle makes a, and if you can see very close, if you look closely, there's a little smiley face there as well. My daughter heard her name, so she's come running. You're right. And this is from one of my downline and a fellow demo. It's just a lady I've known her for many, many years, and she sent me this spectacular 3 kind of panelled, and then with the doilies and a lovely sentiment and that lovely green. I've never had this, so it's really nice to see what it looks like. Really gorgeous. Right, so coming on to things that I've received recently, I had a parcel in the post today that had all this in it. So, okay, let me talk about this one first. So this was from my sister Esther, and it's really sweet of her. I mentioned the other day that it's my Stampin' Up anniversary. Oh, is it today or? Oh, it is today. Oops. I thought it was tomorrow. Anyway, it's, yeah, so I've been with Stampin' Up for 9 years today, on the 9th, 9 on the 9th. So she sent me this card just to kind of mark my 9 years Stampin' Up anniversary. There we go. And then I had this lovely surprise in the post today. This is from the lovely Connie, and she sent me, Esther, these are for you. I've got to send you these. She specifically said these are for you. And the idea is, apparently, you slip, these are for holding your brushes in, and oh, where's my other brushes? There we go, look. Da, da, da. Look how cool is that? So you put your brushes in here, and then you put these around. So when you use them in a specific colour, I think these are to put around them so that you remember what colour you used last time. So I think I'm just going to have to buy a few more brushes, you know. Oh dear, that one pinged off. I'm going to have to get some more brushes. Oh, what a shame. So I know what, I'm going to keep that in there so I don't lose that. And have a hunt around, see if there's any more. I wonder if that would fit. No, that doesn't fit in. I might be able to fit some other things in there. For now, look, I could put scissors in there, couldn't I? Oh, and my little picky tool. That go in? Yeah. And my tweezers, that could go in there. My scissors. Hey, look at that! How cool is that? And she sent me a Tombow glue holder so that the glue is always ready to use. Look at that. I probably need to get a nice new fresh one. That's what I'm going to do. I've got get a new Tombow out. Time to celebrate. Crack out a new Tombow. There we go. How cool is that? So it stays upside down. Ready to use. That is brilliant. Love it. Okay. Oh, and then she sent me some cards as well. Sorry, I'm missing some of your comments. Winker, Stella and Aqua Painters. Oh, yeah, they could go in there as well, couldn't they? But I think I just need more brushes, to be honest, Taylor. Okay, so these are some of the cards that she sent me as well. They're just samples of obviously things that she's made. So I wanted to share them with you because I don't have this stamp set. So it was really lovely to see it used. So this is mainly stamping. It's lovely how you can create a whole picture, isn't it, with some of the Stampin' Up stamps. And then the little cat has been stamped and cut out and stuck on the front. This is like a gatefoldy type card, but it's got this gorgeous belly band on it. So this was the honeybee stamps from the mini catalogue that's just retired. Look, that opens up like that. How gorgeous is that? And I like the way it's staggered. So you've got some of this embossed card is showing through there. So it's not all hidden, and it actually makes the design look really interesting when it's closed. And then when it's open, looks fabulous. There we go. So that's lovely. And then this was a lovely shaker, Christmassy shaker card. And I didn't get this stamp set and dies, so it's again really lovely to see what people have made with it. Sorry about all the reflection, but I just want to show you all the sequins. There's sequins and things shaking around in there. Really beautiful. And this is lovely because it combines Winter Woods, which is the stamp set here with the trees and the deer, with that Grace's Garden. I presume that's Grace's Garden. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's all from that stamp set, isn't it? So there we go. And then here's another one that's, I think, Grace's Garden, but the one with she's used the die set. And oh, look at this gate. Oh, that is adorable. Oh, so much detail. And then she's stamped a house in the background and then some plants there. And then, so you can sort of see through. And she's embossed the background. So it looks like a stone wall, like you're looking through a secret garden into a stone wall. Sorry, through a secret garden with a stone wall through to the house. I got my sentence muddled up then. Isn't that beautiful? So thank you so much, Connie, for sending me that. That really was so lovely. She did say she was going to send me something in the post, but I did not expect that at all. And I don't think I'm going to lose my way. Lose these on a dark night. Right, so let's come on to my order that arrived today. So I'm quite excited about this, really mainly for the inks. There are some products in here that are not for me, but I won't say which is which because I'll just show you what's in the box, and then we'll go from there. Oh, I think I've opened it upside down, but never mind. Right, so there's some gorgeous cardstock. And oh, my favourite stamp set. This is the one that oh, yours might be coming, Liz. Yeah, I'll check your UPS. It should be on its way, unless it's by the door already. It could be by the door already. Right, so I've been really looking forward to playing with that one. I ordered that one as well. So much love. Ta-da! The inks! Yay! So pleased to get these. So that'll be tonight's video. We'll be playing with the new inks. I did order one of the blends. I ordered the cinnamon cider because I just want to order them bit by bit, but I just thought we haven't got anything really like it in the catalogue, and I thought it would be a possible an alternative skin tone. So I thought it would just be really nice to sort of play with it and see how they work out as a skin tone. Because to be honest, that's not far off what my colour is at the moment. The caps are anyway. So that'll be interesting. Oh, this is for somebody else. Someone else's stuff. That's those. What did I order? Ah, these are the dies to go with the... Hi, Navarana. Right, I just want to see what these dies are like. So they go with the stamp set. Oh no, I've opened the wrong package. Oops. Oh dear, and I've just thrown the plastic bit away. Oh well, she'll forgive me. She'll probably watch this video and go, what is she doing? Why is she opening my package? Sorry, which bundle are you talking about? The Forever Fern? I did get the bundle. That was for somebody else. That's somebody else's order. Right, there we go. So this is the Fabulous Florals. And so we've got... I love this now that Stampin' Up are doing 2 of various dies to make it easier to cut out things, so that when you can stamp twice and then cut out a few at a time, or use that Stamparatus trick that I've done. And look at this lovely detail on here. So pretty. And these beautiful flowers and things. So, oh, looking forward to playing with that. Esther is about to cry. Why has she not got her inks yet? And I didn't place them. I mean, Liz placed her order before me, I think, in the day, just a few hours before me. Oh, you forgot to order the dies. Look, stacked stone. I just had to get this because I'm gonna miss the crackle stamp so much. I just needed another texture. So really looking forward to playing with that. And then these are the new Stampin' spots. And so you get this, if you're a beginner crafter and you just want to get a few different colours to get you going, then this is a great way to do it. And they've chosen the colours really well, I think, because all of them can be stamped off. I'm glad they haven't included black, because basic grey I think is slightly softer when stamping sentiments. And you've got a really good range there. Yeah, really pretty. So that's that. And then, of course, Textured Essentials. Again, I'm missing my textures. You know, I lost Artisan Textures and Gallery Grunge, so really pleased to have these ones. And I saw this ribbon, and I love things that are kind of like sheer and ethereal and that kind of thing. So when I saw this is Pool Party kind of, yeah, sheer ribbon. I was like, oh, that's so pretty, and I can see myself, you know, tying this with other things because it's so light. So look at that. So pretty. There we go. So there we go. That's my unboxing, and hope you enjoyed that. And if you want to see, I was just going to quickly show you the canvas that I did last night. I was going to show it to you in the daylight, because it does look a little bit different in daylight. So if you missed that video from last night, do go and watch that, because I break down all the steps of how to make this. And there we go. That's it in the daylight. So can't wait for me to play with Textured Essentials. Oh, thanks, Daphne. Oh, good, Martina. Yes, well done. Right, I'm just... Oh dear, I've got things collapsing here. Have you got any other questions? If I've missed a question, please can you just type it in now? Because right, hello to everybody. So I can't go through all your names, but hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me for this one. And there we go. It just kind of looks very different in the light, because it's not my light that I use can be a bit harsh, so you probably don't get the nuances of the rose, but you get to see what the rose really kind of looks like in what it's meant to look like, if that makes sense. So how do they differ from the full pads? Well, apart from the fact that they're smaller, they are fabric. So if I show you one, this is the black one. Can you see it's sort of like a fabric there? So it's a bit firmer, so you just have to sort of tap a few times rather than, and sometimes if it's a brand new stamp, I would actually just rub the ink pad on the stamp and then tap a few times. They're really useful if you use your Stamparatus a lot. They're quite useful because sometimes with the Stamparatus you can end up with ink all around your, all over the place. Whereas with this one, with the little ones, you can be more directional. But they're great for, if you're just wanting, the price of this is, I think it's £21 or 22 for these. To purchase all these separately, you're talking 14, 28. 28 times 2, isn't it, basically? So that's £56. To buy all these brand new, in the big ones, it would cost you 56. So so it's a great way if you're starting out, just to sort of have lots of colours, really. So great for beginners, really good for beginners. Right, are there any other questions? Can you show me an open ink spot? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I did. I don't really want to open this one because it's not for me. It's for a customer. So, and it looks like it's the fabric on top. Yeah, it is. So yeah, it's just, oops, there we go. So years and years ago, all the Stampin' Up ink pads were like this. And then we changed more recently to the new ones. So. Also, you can purchase uninked spots, so they come without the ink on, and if you have the re-inkers, you can just re-ink them up yourself. So yeah, you can do that as well. Thank you, Martina. Yeah, it was just really lovely to kind of last night just create art. I think sometimes when things start to overwhelm you a little bit, I feel like there's so many things that I want to write and say, but things are so complicated in the world right now. I almost fear writing anything down because I feel that I might offend somebody, no matter what I say. So I was just at a point where I think it was just easier for me to create art and express myself that way. And when I asked for those quotes last night, it wasn't just for me, it was for other people as well. So thank you to those of you who've messaged me. But I really am okay. It was just, I thought, if I'm feeling like this, then maybe other people that feel that way, or just feel whatever, feel a bit down or lost or whatever. And I just thought it would be nice if people have been through their own stuff, wanted to share quotes of hope that it would help me and help other people. So it was just, I think I might do it again, where I just ask people to put their favourite quote. We'll have a theme and we'll just ask people to put their favourite quotations, because these lives are more than just me showing you techniques and stuff, but actually it's become a bit of a community, and I just think it's really lovely that we can do that. Lorraine, it was the one that was done last night, so it is called, I changed the name of it, so I'm just trying to find my other device. It literally was on last night. It's called something like Altered Floral Canvas or something. Yeah, that's in the new catalogue. It's towards the back of the catalogue, Martina. So yeah, it was just, we have in the past done, Stampin' Up have supplied them in different sets. Sometimes they've sold sets of 4. And then in some of the kits, there are little ones available as well. So over the years, people have kind of like collected all the different little ones. So, right, let me find this video for you. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Esther. Esther's just put the link up. Thank you. Sorry, didn't see that. Great. It's called Altered Floral Art Canvas. And I have downloaded the video to do an edited version of it to make it a bit a smaller version. Sorry, a shorter version that I'll do sped up, and then I'll do a commentary over the top of it, because I think people probably don't want to spend an hour or so watching me do it. So I'll do that. A long time ago, you could get each colour set in the... Yes, yeah, that was a really long time ago. Are the re-inkers able to order? They are slowly coming back into stock, Christine. I think you can order the sets, but some of the individual ones are still not available. So for those of you who don't realise what's been happening in Europe, the customs in Europe wanted to make sure that anything coming in had proper labelling. So it was to do with like toxicity and stuff like that, to make sure that if there was something, you know, that could harm somebody, that it had all the information written on the actual product. So Stampin' Up have had to find out precise ingredients of all the inks, and also write special lists, and they have to be approved, like legally approved by customs. So that whole process, as you can imagine, has been taking weeks and months, because, you know, like lists will go forward and they've got to be approved and sent back, and then the labels have got to be made, and then the manufacturers have got to put the labels on. And so with all the current colours, they've been doing that process. Now with the newer colours, obviously because they had their heads up, they had the heads up, they knew that they had to do all that. The process has been a little bit quicker, but yeah, it's just been a little bit of a nightmare in Europe, waiting for re-inkers to be made available again. So it basically, just keep checking the updates, and or just checking in with me, and I can let you know what the current update is on re-inkers, or just check the shop. I mean, if it's not available, it's not available. They'll just switch off ordering for them. Okay, is that well, I thought it might have been Martina. Yeah, sorry, Martina's asking if it's got to do with the B word, Brexit. And I spoke to one of the guys at head office, and he said, no, it didn't. It wasn't to do with that at all. I don't know if it was to do with more to do with Europe reacting to imports from certain countries. I don't know. Is the answer. We can all try and guess, but I no, apparently not the B word. So there we go. Right, I'm going to go off. I'm trying to sort out some stuff with my son, and I need to tidy some stuff away. And yeah, so lovely to see you all. Thank you for coming and sharing with my lovely cards and my unboxing, and I'm planning to see you guys later and play with some of the new ink colours. So take care for now. Bye.